Hello everyone, I'm HTTYD collector, and today we're going to go over another update video of everything I've collected in the month of July for 2025. So we're going to start off with some plushies, and the first one is this cute little Five Below apparently toothless plush. So he's a little bit smaller, he's a little bit more cheap looking, but he looks so adorable. Like, the face is so cute. You'd have his tail with, of course, the logo. He isn't the softest material, it's more like a fleece, but it does make his scales, pop out a bit more, and then the wings are super cute, but like just some normal felt. But he's a little cute guy. For the live action, we also have some more plushies. The first one is this laying down toothless. He's like 30 centimeters long. He has this scaly material again. This one is from Nicotoy, which is a plush, another plush I will show off later from the set as well, and I have showed off before. As you can see, it's from the live action. And he just has like these chibi hands, and just, laying down. He isn't weighted or anything, so it's nothing that special, but I think it's just really, a cute plush, although the way his head is put on is just a little bit unnatural, but yeah. Another toothless plushie, this one is from the same company as the laying down one. He's a little bit more, weird looking in my opinion. Like, his head shape isn't how it's supposed to be. He is very shiny though. His wings are a soft material, as well as his tail, although the tail is the wrong skull. But his eyes do pop out, they're just embroidered. But yeah, other than the scaly material, he isn't like the best plushie, but nice addition still to the collection for the live action. And then for plushies, I also have, of course, the full Thailand ocean toy set. So I had small ones in boxes, which I've put away in my cabinet, so I cannot really get them. But then we have the big ones. So first up we have, of course, Barb and Belch. We have Stormfly. We have Hookfang, Toothless, the Gronkle. And then as bonus we had the big chibi Toothless. So for the live action, I also got some of the promo items that they released. One of them is this tattoo sheet, and it just features Toothless with Hiccup, and then we have the dragons just without the riders. And it's just tattoos, but they're just something that like appears every time with every movie, so I had to pick it up. Another cool promo item is this fidget spinner. So first I'm just gonna show off the box. So it has the beautiful poster artwork, and then the fidget spinner itself has Toothless, the logo in the middle, and then it has the dragon glasses all around it, and the shape is pretty, weird for a fidget spinner. It's also weird why a fidget spinner. Like, it feels like this is something really old at this point, but it's really cool that they still, think about that, as, things like this never, get old, and then it's just like a really nice small collectible. Another promo item is this bag. It's a really pretty bag. It's really sturdy. It's like a fake leather almost, and it has this really cool flag, like render all of the dragons with the logo, and then the side of these also looks amazing, and then the back has the same design. It has like this, it is very spacious as well, and it's like this beige coloring around it, and the bag itself is dark blue, and it's really big too, so it's really nice. It was again a promo item, but really cool. I thought this was gonna be way smaller, but it's more of a big tote. Then I have the promo tote bag from Italy. So this is just like a very generic Dragon Trainer logo bag, and just completely black. So nothing that special, but really cool still. We also have some promo shirts. I'm not going to open them up completely because otherwise I cannot fold them up. We have this one, which is a blue one. And it has Hiccup with Toothless as the poster art, and then also the logo on there as well. And then the Italian promo also has the shirt, or like a shirt with the same logo design printed on. And then another shirt is just the Toothless logo printed on, so nothing really that special, but again, it's another promo one. And the last promo item of this month is this really cool cap with like a harder Toothless logo material on the cap, and other than that, it's just black, but it looks really neat, and it's shiny too, and it looks like actual metal. For the live action, I'm also slowly but surely trying to get everything from the cinemas. This one was an item that I had in my own one, but I forgot to show it off, or I don't know, it was just downstairs. but it's a Toothless hugging the container, and then Toothless itself is a drink bottle. I think it's one of the better ones, like the best one in my opinion, because, you know, his model is really accurate. You have his tail, which is a, you know, his brown tail fin, and then the tin itself is really, really pretty. He's pretty original as well, so I'm really happy with him. This is a popcorn bucket that was exclusive to Thailand. At the back you can fill it up with popcorn, but it has this really cute little Toothless like figurine holding a little fishy, and it has this like cove thing going on with the base, and I think it's really unique for a popcorn bucket, as it's something new and it's not just a figure, but like a complete scenery. And then this is the drink cup that came from Thailand, so it's like the figure from the cove but bigger, and then without the fish. He has a red tail fin, and then in the back you have his drink and his little wings. This is like a huge drink bottle, but I think it looks really, really cute. I also have some trading cards from a cinema. So these are, you know, at the back it says film for IMAX, and these are from Thailand. So cinema exclusive as well. So we have Toothless, like the Knife Fury, the Monster's Nightmare, the Hideous Stippleback. So it always features the riders as well. The Deadly Nether, the Grunkle, and the Terrible Terror. And then we're all around. So there's 6 to collect. Just, you know, small paper trading cards, but something neat, something small. Then I also have the cup toppers. I am still missing one of them, but they are in the wing. But I call it the Stormfly. So it's a really, really nice one. So these are the European versions. I don't know if the American ones will be different. I have the sitting Toothless. So there's also the standing one, but that one is on the way still. And then the Grunkle. And then the cup they come with. It's just this normal plastic cup saying roaring and soaring. But it's still pretty neat to have all of the dragons on there. And the blue I think is really pretty. But yeah, normally you have like this, what's it called, the lid, which I also have, but just a generic lid, and then you can put the topper on. And these are pretty nice figures. But yeah, I will show off them later, as I will also be getting the complete set opened. So then I will just, you know, do a little close-up. Another cinema item is this Screen X flag for America only. So it's just like a more fabric map of the dragon's nest and Burke. So yeah, and I do like the little, you know, top piece. So for the How to Train Your Dragon live action Fandango, which is like a cinema website that, you know, does updates, made like a thing that you can buy a cinema ticket, and then you can also get a collectible ticket. And each ticket has like every single dragon, and there are only 1,000 of each, and there is one like rare Toothless, which is only 500, and I was really lucky and I got the complete set in one go. So first up we have the special card, so it's like a rainbowy Toothless, so there are only 500 of these. It mentions these off the back as well. So there it says collectible 500, and it features Hiccup with Toothless. It's so shiny as well, but this is like a more cardboard card, and then the other ones are more paper. So first up we have the Grunkle, and then on the back it just features some little information about the dragon, and then the cool logo on the top. And then these are 1,000 each. It also says on the bottom. So that's the Grunkle. We have a normal Toothless or Knife Fury. Again, some information on the back. We have the Hideous Stippleback or Barton Bulge. We got Hook Fang or the Monster's Nightmare. And then the last one is the Stormfly or the Deadly Nether. So they're a little nice collectible. They were pretty expensive if you bought them with a ticket, because I couldn't even use the tickets, but for some reason I got every single one. So I feel really lucky to be able to get the complete set. And they're just like, they also come like with their own sleeve. But it's like really nice to have like a set of the dragons together. This month I also got the live action Real Flying RC Toothless. I haven't tried him out, but he's really, really big. Like, he's the size of this whole flap apparently. And then, you know, you have the controller is Hiccup's handle sword, but he's pretty big. The box is really light itself, so that's kind of surprise. But yeah, we have just another Toothless that apparently flies. The next collectible is a very exciting one, as it is the Lego Toothless. I have 2 sets, so I'll be building one eventually, and I'm also making a video of that then. But this is something that was released in the beginning of the month, and it's our first ever Lego for How to Train Your Dragon. I'm really curious if we'll get more, because on the other hand, I'm really like surprised that we never had an actual Lego set before. But here we have the Toothless. Now we have the back. So this is for the live action, even though it does not look like actual live action Toothless. The tongue is pretty cute. It also comes with a little fish that you can build, and it's actually for the icons line. So it's not a How to Train Your Dragon line. I'm curious if we get that eventually, but for now this is the Toothless from Lego. So as someone who doesn't live in the USA, my Burger King didn't do the same promotion as over in America. So we didn't have like the special food items. We did get some other items, but I will show off later in this video. But they did release some of these cool food packagings over in America, and I got some of them. So the first one being the mozzarella fries box. And it just, you know, it's not the opened one because it will be a bit dirty. But we have Toothless in the front, then the Burger King logo, and then you can open them up, and then you can have his wings, you know, on the box. So that's really, really cute. I also have the brown paper bag. So this one features again the Burger King logo, Hook Fang, and on the other side we have the How to Train Your Dragon logo with Toothless, and I don't think there's anything down there other than some, you know, for the whatever you can scan. But it's like a really, really nice render of Toothless. And then the smaller paper bag, so this one again has the same Hook Fang, the logo, and the Toothless. But then on the back we have a puzzle game that you can play. They also did a cup for Burger King, and this one is really, really cool. So first up we have the How to Train Your Dragon logo with Toothless on the top. When we go around we have the Hook Fang render. We then have Stormfly. And we then have a little Gronkle or meat lug. Super cute. It's like just a plastic one you can refill, but like nice little things like this is so fun to collect and just put somewhere as like a little memorabilia thing, because you know you get it for free anyway. Probably when you go, at least I think so, or at least you pay for a drink. But it's like something to remember what, you know, the movie like in 10 years time. This is gonna be really, really valuable and just fun to have. And then over in Spain for Burger King, they did like the same toys, but they did release like another different kind of food item, which is the Kinder box. So it just features again the logo. We have How to Train Your Dragon, and this is like for the junior menu. And then of course the back has another picture of Toothless, Hiccup, and Astrid. And I do love this page with the dragons going on the sides of the Burger King box. So yeah, that's like another thing that's exclusive to another country where they also did the Burger King promotion. Burger King also typically gives out little crowns. So I have the How to Train Your Dragon live action crown, like 2 together still, and this is the USA one, and I will show off what other countries have gotten, but this one is actually pretty cool because it just has, of course, the gray going around with the logo and actual horns that you can pop out. So for a crown this makes way more sense. And then we have the crown from France because they also did this but then didn't get the toys. We have Hook Fang, Meat Lug, Toothless, Hiccup, and Astrid, and Stormfly, and then the logo. So that's the crown for France. And then Spain did 3 different crowns. The first one being this one featuring Stormfly and the blue attachments on the top. Of course we also have Toothless, same thing, and then with black on the top. Really, really nice. And the last one being Hook Fang with the red on the top. So it's just weird how every different country does like different ones of these, but it's It's really, really cool. I don't have a single clue how I will store these in my collection because they're pretty long and pretty fragile. So if you have any tips on how to put away Burger King crowns, please let me know. So the more exciting thing about the Burger King were, of course, the toys. So I have the whole set and I'll show them off. So first up we have Toothless. And I do have a loose one I can show because it looks quite funny. And I think it deserves to be shown off. Like, look at this little dude. So he shoots the projectile, which is something, you know, basic, but still a really fun one from Burger King. Then we have Stormfly. We have the Gronkle. Like, it's weird how I sometimes say like the character's name and then sometimes it's the species, but we all get what I'm saying anyway. We have Barb and Belch. I'm just gonna keep them on the floor. We have Hook Fang. And then the last one, the Terrible Terror, which we haven't barely seen in the movie, but at this point we have, like, when I'm uploading this video, they released the deleted cutscene. And I think it's so sad that they deleted it, mostly because we barely saw the Terrible Terrors, like, for real. We only saw them in, like, the Dragon Arena and a little bit with Gothi, but, you know, I think that scene was, like, meant for them, and we haven't gotten that, but we at least got a toy. Another restaurant / live action promotion that was going on in South Korea features Papa John's, and this is the pizza box. So this is a pizza box company who have done a couple of items. So first up we have just the, you know, the normal pizza one, and it features Toothless with Assert and Hiccup. And so for the Papa John's thing in South Korea, they released 2 figures and a keychain that you were able to get. So I got both of them. So this is the little box they come in, and then you have these 2 figures to get. And then let's take a look at them. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm really curious. So we have the winking one, and so he is on a pizza box as well. These are really, really cute. So they're just little figures like this. And then the other one should be a normal Toothless. So he's not winking. Again on a pizza box, and he's just really, really adorable. And I think these, like, can you imagine getting these in with your pizza? Like, I think it's so, so cute. And then the keychain for it is also really cute. So it's a Toothless with a hanging tail, and then of course you have your name and logo, and then a pizza, Papa John's little, you know, charm. So another collectible I got in this month is the Beast Kingdom Toothless, and I'm so happy that it looks exactly like the product images. I'm gonna keep it in the box, but I will try to show him off a little bit. So there he is, and then you have, of course, the full picture on the side of the box. That's maybe a little bit better. And then the back, and he looks really, really good. I think it's one of the best Toothlesses, like, as accurate figures. So if you want to get, like, you can see him like this. So if you want to get like an accurate Toothless figure, this is one of the really, really good ones. I don't think like a lot of them top this, so it's also not that expensive for a collectible, so I really, really recommend picking this one up. And then also from South Korea we have this really, really cool like Book of Dragons kit. I will be opening it soon, but I will just show up the front first. So we have, of course, the book with the logo, and then yeah, I'll show you inside. Okay, so this is the inside of the box. I cannot show everything, but first up we have, I'm just turning this around, we have the map of Berk, and it comes with a Toothless pin. And then next to it we have a little banner that just also has like a really cool logo that you can use as a pin banner. And then under this we also have 3 Fish Legs trading cards, but this is like the main thing of the, you know, the box. But I'm not gonna take everything out because I know I will not get anything in again. So this is a really cool item. It's like something unique, and Book of Dragons is something I think all of us fans love. And then over in South Korea there was also like Universal releasing some new items, including this really adorable keychain that I am gonna show off because I think it's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's a 2-piece keychain. It's so, so cute. So, oh, it's a clip. Oh, it's the Toothless clip. Okay, so this is a keychain, and first up we have an adorable little Hiccup. So Look at him, it's like How to Train Dragon 1 Hiccup 2, so it's really adorable. And then we have a toothless. Like, look at him. So on mine the thing just fell off, but I can just attach it again. But what's cute about this, so here we go, is that you can put Hiccup on top of Toothless because he's magnetic. So he just rides his little buddy. And it's so cute that they make like this combo thing of them. And then they just be together forever. I don't know mine can... Oh yeah, there we go. So now they're both hands are attached. They are really strong magnets and they're super cute. So that's one of the first things that they've made. And then the other one is this little pouch. I'm not gonna be opening this one because it's just a more generic, but it's a toothless pouch with a little strap. And yeah, it's just but it's cute to have, and these things are just adorable in my opinion. Especially this is like the cutest thing ever. It's like one of the best new releases in my opinion at this time. This month I also got in the really big Life Fury piggy bank. I will be doing another video on this one on its own with an unboxing, but this is the one from Beast Kingdom. They have made a toothless piggy bank before, and this is the matching Life Fury for that set. This month I also ended up getting a lot of new official How to Train Your Dragon pins from mystery boxes and other stuff, and I will go over each set individually. So the first one is the How to Train Your Dragon Toothless or Dreamworks Dragon's Toothless pins from Loungefly, and we get the complete set of those. So we have the Flying Toothless, and we all opened these up in a video, so if you want to see that you can. We have Toothless, like pouncing, him standing, him laying down, this walking one, and him being an angry boy. Next pin set is the one from Monogram, and it is this dragon cute set of these 6, which was exclusive to Hot Topic it seems. And I have 5 of them. So we have Stormfly, the cute Toothless, with a fishy. We have Barben Belch, Meatleg, and Hookfang. The next pin set is the AMC Dolby Cinema mystery pin set. So it's the one from the How to Train Dragon live action. And there were 5 pins to collect, and we got all 5. So we have Fish Legs with Meat Leg. So these are all the dragons with the riders. We have Hookfang with Snotlap, Stormfly and Astrid, Barven Belch with Gruffnut and Toughnut. And then the last one, the smallest one, is Toothless with Hiccup and Astrid. So yeah. We also have some bigger pens, and I am going to be unboxing these over here. So we have this one. These are all from Loungefly. I've only seen them on the Box Launch website though, so they seem to be only exclusive from there. So this is the Stained Glass Toothless. I haven't seen these before. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at him. That night sky is really pretty. Again with that glossy finish. And it's How to Train Dragon 3 Toothless. I really do love the design of the background and the stars. That's a really pretty one. He's off center though, that frustrates me a bit. Like why isn't the center of the backing? And now we have this one, which is a what was it? Like a tree pen. Like we have seen that before. Like when that opens up, that's what I wanted to say. So there we go. So this is a really big one. And then how does this open? Is it just magnetic or? I have no clue. I don't want to break it. Seems to be with just like a magnet. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's a little bit stiff. So let me see if I can, there we go. So we have this first part with Hiccup and Toothless, which actually matches the what was it, the chase one they did. Like the chase pin from Launchfly. And then we have this Toothless one. It's just flying around. Now we have this part with all of the dragons. And it's like all of the HTTYD dragons, so that's so cool because we have like Barb and Belch over here. We have Hook Fang, Toothless. Toothless, what tail is that? Oh no, it's like a part they record the color in. Just with its black tail fin, it's like a wild Toothless. We have Meatleg, and Stormfly, and even Terrible Terror. So that's so cute. And again, it's like a shiny glossy enamel, but this one looks really, really cool. So yeah, we have gotten these two big pins in for this month as well. I also finally got the new Neon Tuesday Hot Topic necklaces. So these are like best friends necklaces, and I'm so happy about these, and I'll show them off in a minute, or like right now. But we have Toothless and Stormfly, and I really love that they did these together instead of the Toothless and Life Fury. And I actually have that one near me because I want to show something off. So this is the older one, so this is the Life Fury with Toothless. And as you can see, it's like the same Toothless, only metered, and he's a bit smaller. He also has like actual black scales, while this one has like them outlined with silver. But other than that, they're like mostly the same. But it made more sense for me for best friends necklaces to have, you know, Toothless and Stormfly as they are in the movies, like you can clearly tell. And then they also decided to include Barb and Belch with Meatleg. I think that's so cute too. So these don't come with beads apparently, these do. It's just why change that, but okay. But these designs are really adorable and they really work really well, and I'm so happy to have these, and it's nice to have them as like a little set. And then the last item I'm going to mention, as I have posted that on my Instagram for anyone who's curious, I will maybe include into the next video or like a little short, because it does deserve like a little bit of its own story. It's the Peppertronic Toothless, and it's a really amazing big figure, but I put it away in my cabinets, but I cannot really reach it at this point. And it's also in the far back because it's so big, it makes like a cool display at the back. But I will show it off eventually, so no worries about that one. So yeah, that was one of the other things I got. So yeah, that was everything I have collected for the month of July for 2025, and I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, subscribe. You can also follow me on my Instagram to keep up with my collection more daily. I also have my website, which I try to update as regularly as possible with my full collection eventually. And yeah, other than that, I do hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!